Hi guys, so I just kind of wanted to talk today and I wanted to know if any of my friends or family had any questions just in general about cancer and what I've been going through. So I put it out there on my social media pages for them to send me questions. I've only gotten a few so far, but they're really good questions that instantly made me start thinking and wanting to answer them right away. So I'm just gonna go. So this may jump later once I get more questions in. Obviously I may film them later today or maybe tomorrow. I'm just gonna see if I get any more really good questions in. But these first few I got really made me think. So I just wanted to, answer some questions for you. I don't really have an actual update this week because we've just been doing my treatments. Nothing's changed. I haven't had any special doctor's appointments or anything. Have not got my readings from the heart monitor back yet. So I really don't have an update except for the little blurbs that I put every week when I go into treatment on my Instagram and Facebook. So if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I'll put that below. And also I'm just gonna say I'd love it if you guys would subscribe. You don't have to watch my videos, I don't care. I just need my subscriber count to go up. Please. Because 75% of you watch these videos by you just clicking on a link and you do not subscribe. So I'm telling you, do it now. Do it now. Sign in, go to the app, whatever you have to do. Everyone, if you have a Google account or a Gmail, you have a YouTube account, just go to it and hit subscribe. Log in and then subscribe. You can do it. Alright, so let's get started. Oh, I do want to point out real quick, I have a new comforter. I decided to go dark and go black to cover up Marceline and Rory's hair because it was just, in the material my old one was, it was just not, I couldn't do it anymore. It's like, no matter what I did, it was just covered in black cat hair. So, I don't know if you can see, but Marceline's actually sitting right here. From my view, you just see a black blob. So if the black blob moves, it might be more clear for you guys. But if it moves, that's a cat. You can kind of see her red collar and her yellow eyes every once in a while. But I just want to let you know that there's a cat there. And the other one, Rory, will probably come popping in at some point. So, questions. Okay. The first one. What is the best way to help show support for someone with cancer? Which is a very good question. I mean, there's many ways you can help. Do what you can financially or what you feel comfortable doing emotionally, physically, mentally, doing for that person. For me, it's special circumstances because I'm in COVID, so I have pretty much to quarantine, so I really can't go to the store. I try not to even go through drive-thrus that often or get stuff delivered. I've been lax with that lately, but I know with the more recent outbreaks in St. Louis, I need to start cutting back on that. So I've had a lot of people offer to go to the grocery store or just randomly buy me things, which is great. So whatever you feel comfortable doing, but if you just in general want to show support, just try to treat us normal. Don't forget about us. We're going through treatment, so we're not hanging out with you like we normally can, especially through COVID stuff too, because we can't really do much. But I know it goes through a long periods of time where no one really talks to me or checks in unless I reach out to them. And in the beginning, people were talking to me a lot, and I think a lot of people that I haven't talked to in forever were reaching out. But now it's I don't really hear from anyone. Everyone's really busy. I know we're all busy, but if you just maybe take that time to check in, but treat us like we're normal. Just hey, how was your day? Instead of, how are you feeling? 'Cause it's very overwhelming when everyone's how are you feeling? Are you feeling okay? Every single day. I get enough of that every week when I go to the doctor. I post a lot of stuff on my Facebook page, as you all know, and have been internet friends with me for many years. I put it all out there. So if I'm having a bad day or not feeling good, I most likely posted about it and you will know. I will tell you. But most of the time, I'm okay. So, I would just be there in whichever way you can is the best way I would say, to help show support. You know, and if they're collecting money because cancer is expensive as hell, and if they have a horrible deductible like I do, you may need some friends or family to help you out there. You know, if you can help in that way, go ahead. If you can't, we all completely understand. I see people going through stuff all the time, and sometimes I can click and donate, but other times I'm like, I'm living paycheck to paycheck this month, like I really can't, but I'll find other ways to support, you know, give it a share, like, subscribe, things like that. Just the littlest things to me right now, because I'm stuck at home having no human interaction. The littlest things. Oh, do you see that big yawn? So cute. The littlest things are what really has meant the most to me. Things that I wouldn't expect, really. So, I hope that answers your question, Latasha. If not, just message me and we can continue the conversation further. Let's see. Next one is from Chris. Do you feel comfortable when you are going to treatments? What kind of treatments are you doing? What do you do while you're getting your treatments? Are there nice people there that you're meeting? Do you need anything? Okay, I'll start with, do I need anything? Photo shoot once I have an immune system and my hair starts growing back to actually cover my scalp. And I dye it purple. And then for the others, do I feel comfortable? In a sense of not COVID related, yes. The environment's really, you know, it's really nice. Everyone's really nice. Patients, doctors, nurses, everything. It's really not a horrible experience at all. COVID related, I mean, I just feel uncomfortable leaving the house whenever. So like when they're thoroughly taking temperatures and things like that, and I see more people using hand sanitizer and wearing their masks correctly, I feel more comfortable than days like today where you walk into the building and the lady asks who you're going to see, and I did not list one of the doctors on her list, so she just said, okay, go ahead, and didn't take my temperature. Me and 3 other patients got in the doctor's office and told them, and they were all like, what? She's supposed to do everyone. I don't know why they were just deciding to limit to the 2 doctors she listed. I have no idea. But we instantly felt uncomfortable and like, why did they not take our temperatures? Now I'm in the room with 3 people who don't know what their temperature is. So it's just the only things that make me feel uncomfortable are the things just about being in public right now during this pandemic. Otherwise, I do feel comfortable. I feel safe. I love everyone. My doctors are great. The nurses are great. Nurse practitioners great. So my treatments are, I am doing chemotherapy. I did 4 really intense rounds of a really intense chemo that made my body just kind of really attacked me. That's when like everything fell out and I was super just not feeling well. But now I'm a more lighter one where if it wasn't a pandemic, a lot of people go back to work. I do feel mostly normal afterwards and could function. I get a little tired in the afternoon. And sometimes I have a hard time waking up in the mornings, but other than that, this chemo called Taxol has been really easy. They kept telling me my nails are supposed to get gross and bad, but they're not. They just keep growing like crazy. Like I have to file them non-stop because they just keep growing. Like I can't keep them looking nice because they keep growing so damn fast. So it's doing the complete opposite of what I was told was going to happen. I was told they were going to get gross and fall off. Gross. They have not. What I do while I'm there, we all get our own little recliner chair in the in the infusion room, and it's all spread out. They've even reduced the amount of chairs so that we can spread out more during this time. You could even pull a curtain around a lot of them too to have even more privacy. If you want, you can get a warm pillow and a warm blanket. It's a little hot right now, so I have not been getting those. But yeah, I sit there relaxed in my recliner. I have my port right here, so they just hook everything up. The most uncomfortable part is the 3 seconds when they push the needle into my port. It hurts for like 5 seconds and then it stops. Yeah. So that's what it really is. I bring my Switch, I play a lot of Animal Crossing, Pokemon. I bring a book in case I feel like reading. Today I actually brought my laptop and did a little work while I was there. So that's really it. Sometimes I talk to the nurses. They're really nice. So that answers your next question. Everyone's really nice. The nurses are super nice because they know you don't want to be there and you're not feeling good. You don't want to do this. So they're super nice. You get to know them, like they become your friends, especially right now with COVID when we can't bring someone with us. Only those who require like a chaperone can bring someone with them, like a translator, or if they're in a wheelchair or something, they need someone to push them and bring them in, help them get in their seat. Other than that, we're not allowed to bring a guest, so like my friends are the nurses there. I know a lot of them by the first name basis. We talk about things, they remember things from, the other weeks, and they bring them up, and, we talk about things. Luckily, I have tattoos that people love to comment on and talk about all the time, so that is one thing. Yeah, so everyone, they're super nice. Like, they're going to make me miss them when I'm not going every week. I'm going to want to know what they're doing with their lives. Like, one of them's getting married soon. One just had a baby, like, 2 days ago. All these crazy things. Like, I like them. They're my friends now. Alright, this video is going to be long. I may have to do it in, like, 2 parts. Next question. What were your immediate thoughts when you were officially diagnosed? Well, this one's hard. When they told me it was a mass and I had a swollen lymph node, I was instantly terrified because I knew what a swollen lymph node meant. I started crying, reaction, just started crying immediately and couldn't stop and was trying to just process it. But I always looked at this as something I just have to get through. I never saw it as a death wish or anything like that. Like, I know it's going to change the rest of my life, especially these next 3 to 5 years, because the kind of cancer I have, it could come back in those first 3 to 5 years, and most likely does, but not for everyone, but it's just most commonly it does want to come back. That's why a lot of people just skip and do the full mastectomy, but because my tumor and lymph node have completely cleared out and I only had it in those 2 spots, and there's no sign of it metastasizing more, I decided I'm going to try and do just the lumpectomy. So there is that fear that I now have that it could come back and I'd have to do it again, something, and it could be worse, whatnot. I could come back somewhere else, could come back in the same areas. I don't know. So I just have that fear of the unknown, at least for the first 3 to 5 years of my life. Like, it's changed my life forever. But it's just something I need to get through. I don't see it as life-threatening. I didn't think of it as life-threatening at all. I was just, like, more mad than sad or scared or anything. It was more like, oh, this is just something I've got to get through. Like, this really sucks. Like, I can't work. Especially in the middle of the pandemic, I definitely can't work. I'm working from home, but I can only do so much, and that can only keep me entertained so long a day or make me want to do it. So every day is the same, and it's completely boring, and I hate it. Yeah, so I mean, at first, the first day I was scared, and then when I started getting answers and learned my treatment plan, it was more, okay, let's just get through this. Okay, it's not that bad. We just got to get through this. I am extremely lucky. Everything has been going very, very well and in my favor, which is unexpected. Completely unexpected. Yeah. It's great. And Betsy, what else did you say? What do you need from all of us, friends, family? Just be there, kind of like I said to Latasha, just be there. If I put it out there that I need something and you feel like you want to jump on it and take care of that need, go for it. You just want to check in and say hi every once in a while, I would love it. I'd love to talk to you guys more. Like I said, I'm bored. Every day is the same. This will be the end of part 1 because I'm already reaching 15 minutes and that's YouTube's limit.